Hello, in this video, I'll be doing reflection of Workbook 2. Workbook 2 was a really good learning experience to begin with. So started with prono contouring, which was a really time-consuming task, especially structures like small bars or spinal cord. It took me a lot of time to do it. I think um, time management was really big, really hard step for me for this entire workbook. It was very hard. Like, with individual tasks, it says that you're supposed to take this much time with that. For example, with Prono, it says like I think 10 hours for 10 hours or 5 hours, but it takes a lot more than that. Which then gets a bit more hard because you're pushing other things back as well. But it was a very good learning experience and helped me a lot during the quiz as well. Um, then with prono contouring, a big challenge I faced was spinal cord, which sounds very strange because spinal cord is not that hard to do. So what happened was my score stayed at 20, and whatever changes I made, I couldn't improve the score much better. And I kept doing it, and I realized that something must be happening wrong. And I looked at the whole view, and I understood that I had accidentally shaded a few slides, which are like um, far down. So I couldn't understand that's the problem. So I understand that it's important to look at the whole picture than just at the individual slides you're looking at too. So in case like when in actual practice also that happens, like we don't harm people. Then the other one was the abdomen cross section, which was a very fun and interesting learning experience. So because I already did the pelvic anatomy, it made a bit more easier because a few of them um were very related, and I did spend a bit extra time than I was supposed to, but not as much as I did for pelvic anatomy. Then some important, I still wouldn't say I'm not that confident because I'm not sure if the anatomies I identified and contoured are the exact ones, especially with vessels and nodal areas. But it helped improve my understanding about anatomy a lot. Um, then small bowel, it's a bit hard because in each slides it changes a lot. So um, that was one challenge I faced, and my goal is to further improve by doing more contouring and more anatomy localization and doing more studies regards to anatomy. Um, with thorax also, very good learning experience, I would say. It was a bit more easier. I didn't spend that much time on thorax, so that helped me understand how much I have improved some starting with pelvis, moving on to abdomen, and coming to thorax. I understood how much time I can actually spend on each ones. And thorax, I was a bit more confident in identifying. I found thorax was one of the easiest to do as well with identification, especially like vessels and node region. They're all pretty clear, and I think structures uh, could be identified a bit more due to the contrast as well. And image matching also, um, because it was CVCT images, it was a bit more complex than the 2D matching, but I found that um, it's a fun activity. It helps us as radiation therapy students to know how image matching works and the importance it has on accurately matching the treatment and the planning. Then moving on to patient stimulation. Sorry, moving on to patient stimulation. It was a very good learning experience as well, because as artists we are supposed to understand CT parameters and different parameters for gynecological, lower gastrointestinal, prostate, breast, and lung cancer. When I even went for placements, I saw most of the patients are prostate and breast patients with prostate and breast cancer. So it's important to know the parameters that are necessary so we can actually help them um, while laying on the bed and adjust the CTs and suppose everything accordingly. Um, and IGRT workflow. IGRT and workflow help me understand um, different steps that goes into or the workflow is related to the patient after this during the scanning and even after that for treatment and how it varies according to what kind of cancer the patient has, what's the location, and different parameters that goes into it. Even like things like slice thickness and how important it is to take those things into consideration while doing. Another one was image application quiz. As I said, with image application one quiz, the quiz, I'm really disappointed how the quiz turned out to be, especially because I I kind of did mistake with the last two questions. I answered question 32 with the answer for 33 and 33 with the answer for 32, um which not many people make, and I think it's just a bit of time management issue there as well. So overall, this workbook was very helpful, helped me understand anatomy a bit more better. I understood more about IGRT and the importance of image matching. So it was fun experience. A lot of learning that still needs to go on before I finish this course. So I'm looking forward to learning more about it and practice more during my placements as well. Overall, I think it was a very good experience. That's it. Thank you.